I think I may be coming down with something, and my fucking throat hurts really bad right now. But I saw the fucking video he made, and I saw the stupid fucking bullshit, and I knew I had to hop on it. So let's just watch this video together real quick.
Asked this individual and made fun of them for having cancer. After exposing Coulson for harassing a cancer patient on Twitter with his audience, people in the community are arguing that Coulson had already dealt with this situation. But here is the apology that Coulson made. He threw the blame onto someone else and then promoted his FNF HD mod underneath his pseudo apology.
So the apology he puts up on screen says, "Dog, that Tommy dude really getting all of his friends to attack me because he thinks I was making fun of him with cancer. Oh well, play FNF HD, by the way." Which, if you can't tell, that's a public, not even apology. From the looks of it, that looks like that was made before he even apologized. Not to mention the fact that this is something that's public, and whenever you publicly apologize, it's entirely different from whenever you personally apologize. Because you don't need to apologize to the fans, because you didn't offend them, you offended the person. You have nothing to say to the fans. They have nothing to do with this. It's a situation between you two that just happened to be publicized.
Coulson then went on a Twitter rampage and sent his audience to harass and abuse me for quite a few days.
He says he sent his audience to go harass and abuse him, but he can't show that in a single tweet. All he can show is someone being genuinely salty online, which if he wanted to show, he would turn on a face cam.
Coulson spearheaded this campaign of harassment and made statements saying that he didn't need to tell his audience to not harass individuals.
So he shows a tweet from Coulson that says, "I shouldn't have to tell others not to harass someone. If they do that, then that's literally on them. Because if I tell them not to, there's still going to be people who do it. You'll never know how it feels, Lamau."
Hey guys, Sean from the future here with much worse microphone quality. I wanted to say that my point on this was that every YouTuber has said this, and this is just a legitimately true tweet, that he doesn't need to say that people shouldn't harass other people because he's already aware that people are going to do it, even if he says don't do it. And even then, you can tell that from the tweet he has higher expectations of people, and that's practically what the tweet was saying, was that I shouldn't have to tell y'all not to do this because you should already know not to.
I mean, you highlighted this one part to make it seem like he's entirely encouraging the harassment on you, but he's really not. Just whatever, moving on, dude. Fucking Jesus. It's honestly just such fucking clear bullshit. You're trying to make everyone look bad and make yourself look good, so then they forget about the situation that you did. You're trying to bring everyone else down because you made a mistake.
The thing about the community around Coulson on Twitter is that many members of the Friday Night Funkin' modding community, as well as Let's Players and content creators, also supported this harassment. Whether they were silently supporting it with likes and retweets, or actively participating in it and sending me hate messages as well.
See, now he's legitimately harping back on Gegcoin. I don't care if in the next segment he does back down from this, he is still legitimately harping back on this point because he's talking about how certain content creators supported the harassment via likes and retweets while showing a tweet that's adding Gegcoin. Yeah, it's real fucking subliminal. No, it's not. You're a fucking asshole and you're insinuating that my friend was supporting harassment. You're a fucking asshole.
I talked about Gegcoin supporting the harassment, which I did note that he was doing. He had been in support of Coulson, who was known for harassing cancer patients and using his audience as a weapon. He was supporting tweets from Coulson saying that I was a toxic member of the community, and supporting tweets from Coulson slandering my name.
See, he goes back onto the supporting cancer patients, and he acts like he was actively supporting and liking these tweets. If you look at all of the tweets where he's talking about a cancer patient, talking about Spete to go kill himself, not anywhere is there a single like from Gegcoin. He's trying to push a narrative of his own while making it seem like everyone else around him is pushing a narrative. It's legitimately fucking hilarious.
When I called out Gegcoin for supporting the harassment and supporting Coulson, which everyone had known was doing awful things in the community, he decided to harass me with his own claims.
And then he says he decided Getcoin harass him with his own claims. And the tweet says, "Oh no, Getcoin caught liking tweets. Please don't tell your audience that I support harassment again. People don't like this because the character was created by a minor. Making Rule 34 of characters created by minors is weird as fuck." And there's no claim being made here. There's only truth being spoken. People don't like what he did because he fucking posted NSFW of an underage character made by a minor. And yes, Sky is underage because the creator of Sky themselves said that Sky is 13, now 14, I believe. He even says this in his own video and then tries to ignore it and acts like he never did what the fuck he did. Again, just literal fucking hilarity because he's being an idiot.
This is where I'll start talking about people slandering my name as if I'm some type of predator. I will try to make this as clear as possible. I used artwork in a thumbnail that people found to be odd, but the video topic itself was speaking out against this artwork and speaking out against people using this imagery. Today's video involves not
Spare you from having to hear Spete's monotone voice and hear my monotone voice instead. Spete talks about how he also thought it was wrong that people were making NSFW of a underage character made by an underage person. But then he goes on to just not apologize for the fact that he also put an underage person in a thumbnail. He says it's really wrong that people look up Rule 34 of that, but then also looked up Rule 34 of it and put it in a thumbnail and posted it to his thousands of fans. And he talks about how you shouldn't be putting NSFW made by a minor out on the internet like that while also putting it out on the internet like that. So you can see where his hypocrisy comes into play, and he tries to justify himself by saying, oh, the creator of the Sky mod, one of the creators of the Sky mod on TikTok posted a lot of explicit content. Not fully explicit where it shows boobs and naked ass, but it was still slightly explicit content. They're a child. You're a fully grown man. You should know what's right and what's wrong.
Gegcoin, as well as Coulson and many other fans, decided to push this narrative that I was looking up imagery of minors.
And now the way he phrases this makes it seem like he was looking up genuine child porn. No one said you were looking up child porn. They're just saying that you're looking up Rule 34 of a character that's underaged and made by an underaged person. And don't throw Getcoin into this mix because you're literally just showing tweets from Coulson. All Getcoin said was that it's weird that you looked it up. He didn't insinuate that you're a pedophile in any sort of way. Like I said before, you don't have to be a pedophile to be weird. You're just a weirdo. You're a fully grown man looking up imagery of an underage child in a fucking video game about hitting notes and going a little boop 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 boop. What is wrong with you? And now you're fucking harassing little children on the internet. Again, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I had looked up imagery of a character made by a minor. The character is a 19-year-old fictional character. This is a fictional character, by the way. But the claims were that I was some type of pedophile for using imagery of a 19-year-old fictional character.
Dude, it doesn't matter if it's 19 or 13. It was made by two minors. And one of the minors even says that it's a character that is 13 years old. You even acknowledged that yourself. You're just choosing to support the narrative where it's 19 to make yourself look better, even though the actual creator of the art, the original creator, said they're 13.
I actually had to change my thumbnails recently because people were trying to target my channel and make false claims against it. I find it funny that people were trying to do this, especially when the thumbnail that they're targeting me for was a video that got 1.6 million views and 40K likes on it, and was a thumbnail that was directly approved by YouTube. There was no problem with this until people decided to warp this perspective and slander my name.
There is no warping of a perspective. You should have seen that it was wrong from the get-go because you talked about that it was wrong in the video. Just because you acknowledge that something's wrong and then do something that is wrong doesn't change the fact that it is wrong, Spete. Do you understand?
And all of this stems from me exposing Coulson for being a person that targets and harasses individuals within the community that want to criticize him.
Like you. like you, Speed, and I'm not going to watch the rest of the video because I can tell that you're wrapping it up, and I've already given you enough watch time. So yeah, that's about it. I know this video wasn't as news anchory as my last one talking about this whole situation, because now he just legitimately made me angry with all this claim making himself. Oh, look, now I'm starting to sound like Speed. People are making claims. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go drink some hot tea and take a nap. Yeah, that's about it. Peace.
自分を知れ。そんな美味しい話があると思うのか。お前のような人間に。なんてひどい野郎。無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄無駄。